Hello everyone, welcome to Health After 50. Are you ready to discover the amazing changes that occur in our bodies and minds during middle age? You're in for a treat, because we're going to delve deep into the subject and unearth some unique and fascinating facts along the way. As we all know, the human body and mind undergo significant changes during our lifetimes. But did you know that middle age, which normally occurs between our mid-40s and mid-60s, is associated with some of the most substantial changes of all? Indeed, our bodies and minds change in unexpected ways, and it's vital to know what to expect so we can make the most of this stage of life. Let's start with the bodily changes that occur with middle age. The loss of muscle mass is one of the most noticeable changes. This is caused by a drop in testosterone and other hormones, as well as a decrease in physical activity. But did you know that by participating in strength training and other forms of exercise, you can prevent or slow down muscle loss? In fact, even in older adults, regular strength exercise can increase muscular growth and strength. A decrease in bone density is another physical alteration that occurs around middle age. This increases the risk of osteoporosis, a disorder in which the bones become weak and brittle. However, did you realize that there are ways to avoid or halt this process? Getting enough calcium and vitamin D, as well as engaging in weight-bearing workouts, can help prevent or reduce bone density loss. Let's now look at the mental changes that occur with middle age. The reduction in our ability to multitask and process information is one of the most noticeable changes. However, were you aware there are strategies to counteract this decline? Activities that keep the mind busy and engaged, such as reading, puzzle solving, and learning new things, can assist to delay this decline. A decline in emotional regulation is another mental shift that occurs around middle age. This implies we may struggle to control our emotions and experience more mood swings. However, there are ways to avoid or halt this process. Mindfulness and other kinds of stress management can aid in the regulation of emotions and the prevention of mood swings. We also notice changes in our memory during middle age, such as difficulty recalling facts we once knew well. There are, however, techniques to avoid or slow this deterioration, such as frequently engaging your brain with puzzles, memory games, and learning new things. Middle age also brings changes to our sleep patterns, such as difficulty falling asleep and staying asleep. But did you know that this can be caused by a variety of factors such as stress, poor sleep hygiene, and certain medications? By identifying the cause and making changes to your lifestyle, you can improve your sleep patterns. Changes in our skin, such as wrinkles, age spots, and dryness, are another element of middle age. However, did you realize there are ways to avoid or slow these changes? You may slow down the aging of your skin by shielding it from the sun, applying moisturizer, and avoiding smoking and excessive consumption of alcohol. So there you have it, some of the physical and mental changes that occur during middle age. But remember, just because these changes happen, it doesn't mean that we can't take steps to prevent or slow them down. By being mindful of the changes that happen in middle age and making the appropriate lifestyle choices, we can make the most of this stage of life. It's also important to remember that middle age is not the end of the road, it's just a new beginning. It's a time to reflect on our lives, reassess our priorities, and set new goals. It's also a time to appreciate the journey so far, and to make the most of the time we have left. Another thing to keep in mind is that middle age is different for everyone. Some people may experience more changes than others, and the changes may happen at different times. So, it's important to listen to your body and mind, and to make the necessary changes to your lifestyle. Thanks for watching. We hope you found this video informative and helpful. Let us know in the comments what you found most interesting or surprising about the physical and mental changes that occur during middle age.